Good afternoon, Nana. Are you listening? Are you hearing all those? Any problem is there? Please inform to me. Are you listening? Are you hearing all those? Partial fractions. Okay, Nana. Today we will continue the last topic of this lesson. Yesterday, I watched that link, method 4. I kept the link into the your group. Method 4, first case 1 is over. So that is f of x by method 4, Nana. This case 2 today we will continue. Method 4, that is partial fractions. Partial fractions f of x by g of x, f of x by g of x is an improper fraction, is an improper fraction, is an improper fraction. Partial fractions of f of x by g of x, f of x by g of x is an improper fraction. This goes to what is meant by improper fraction means degree of f of x is greater than or equal to degree of g of x. So yesterday we learned about the degree of case 1, that is case 1 we discussed, that is degree of f of x equal to 2 cases will be arises. To find the partial fractions of f of x by g of x, then f of x by g of x is an improper fraction. 2 cases will arise. One is when the degree of f of x equal to degree of g of x. The 2 cases will arise. One is when the degree of f of x equal to degree of g of x, and the second one is when the degree of f of x is greater than to degree of g of x. So greater than degree of g of x. Two cases will arise to find the partial fractions. So that is meaning that, so let us discuss these two cases separately. Yesterday we cases one is separately we have discussed. Now then second, go to the second method. So case 1, that is case 2, that is f of x by g of x improper fraction with degree of g of x. We discuss this type, we have to discuss. So if f of x by g of x has improper fraction with a degree f of x greater than degree of g of x, then by using the division algorithm, it can be expressed as f of x by g of x. F of x by g of x can be expressed by division algorithm. Let it be quotient of f of x plus r of x, that is nothing but remainder plus g of x. That is meaning that f of x is divided by g of x, then you get remainder of f of x, quotient of f of x, and then remainder of f of x. So this is the process. Then you get, this is the multiply by division algorithm. So we can write as f of x equal to g of x into q of x. So that is by q of x plus r of x by remainder by g of x. So that is this can be expressed as f of x by g of x, that is equal to q of x plus r of x by g of x, where q of x is non-zero polynomial of, and then it is a remainder. Q of x is called as quotient, r of x is remainder as remainder. So the method of partial fractions of an improper fraction is, I am taking one example by following the illustration, then you get an idea. So that is one example we can discuss. The first example is resolve x to the power of 4 divided by x minus 1 into x minus 2 into partial fractions. So resolve this is, first any question it is given, first you can observe by whether it is a partial proper fraction or improper fraction. If it is a proper fraction, then by using the method 1, method 2, method 3 can be resolved by factorial fraction. If it is otherwise, degree of f of x is greater than 2 degree of j of x, then we can compare with case 1 and case 2. If it is equal to 1, degree of f of x is degree of g of x, first case will be arise, and then degree of f of x is greater than 2 degree of g of x. So this method can be, by using this method is given in the following illustration. That is, first we can write as degree of f of x. In the side we can write degree of f of x, nothing but highest power of the numerator is 4, and then degree of g of x is nothing but here x into x, then you get as to 2. Therefore we can write as degree of f of x is greater than 2 degree of g of x. Therefore it is improper fraction, you can write. For this, in the examination in the IP, they will give 1 mark for this explanation. First you have to write whether it is a proper or improper. First basic step you have to write. So that is the degree of f of x is 4 and degree of g of x is 2. Therefore degree of f of x is greater than 2 degree of g of x. Then it is a improper fraction. So then it is to be find by this method. So by dividing the x power 4 with x minus 1 into x minus 2. First step is, if it is a improper fraction, then you can divide by f of x by g of x. That is meaning that by dividing x to the power of 4 with x minus 1 into x minus 2. That is meaning that f of x by g of x only. So that is the basic form. So this is the value becomes, so this is what is the quadratic equation, it becomes x square minus 2x minus x, nothing but minus 3x plus 2. So then divide with x square minus 3x plus 2, divide with the basic rule in the long division method. In the earlier classes we learned. So divide this one, when you get x square, nothing but x square, you can multiply, then x power 4 minus 3x cube plus 2x square you can write, then subtraction minus plus minus, then you can cancel, then 3x cube minus 2x square, then you get as minus 3x cube, then minus 3x x square 3x cube plus 2x square. Okay, then you can get plus 3x plus 3x nothing but 3x cube minus 9x square plus 6x. So then divide here, minus plus minus, then you get 7x square minus 6x, then you can becomes 2 x square plus 3x plus 7 nothing but 7x square minus 21x plus 14. This is the basic form in the earlier classes, in the childhood classes. So that is plus and then minus, it will be get cancelled, then 15x minus 14. This is the reminder. This is R of x, then it is said to be Q of x, and this is f of x, and then g of x. The basic division algorithm you can apply. So that is x to the power of 4 divided by x minus 1 into x minus 2 we got. By division algorithm you can write quotient. So that is basic form, f of x by g of x equal to quotient q of x plus remainder of x by g of x. This is the basic, this is the by using division algorithm, basic rule, division algorithm. Then here also we can write as, so x square plus 3x plus 7 plus, that is 15x minus 14 divided by x square minus 3x plus 2 nothing but x minus 1 into x minus 2. Now this expression can be changed into proper fraction. Let us take this expression. First this one has to keep, but it is to consider and then find out by resolving the factors. So finding the partial fraction of an improper fraction. So by using the first method or second method or third method. So further R of x by g of x can be resolved into partial fraction by using the method 1, method 2, method 3. So make it to improper to proper fraction by using the division algorithm basic formula. First we have to divide by dividing x power 4 with x minus 1 into x minus 2, the general long division method. Then you get by using the division algorithm you can write q of x plus r of x by g of x, nothing but this part. So now let us consider this part as to finding the values. 15x minus 14 divided by x minus 1 into x minus 2. So make it to, first make it to proper fraction, improper to proper fraction by using the division method. By simplification, last step you can write division by algorithm rule you can write. Then we have to partial fractions of the, consider the r of x by g of x form. Now the partial fraction decomposition we have to do. Then now this method goes to method 1, that is a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2. Let us you can take. Then take the LCM, a into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 into x minus 2. Now this is the value becomes to 15x minus 14 by x minus 1 into x minus 2. Now the two term will be get cancel of the denominators are same. Then you get to the, therefore the final, the numerators are of the form 15x minus 14 equal to a into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 1. Now finding the values for as usual method, that is okay, right Nana Manikanta, you got correct answer. 16 by x minus 2 minus 1 by x minus 1. Okay, right. So for putting the values, for finding the value of a, nothing but you have to put x equal to 1 in the expression. That is 1 equal to a in a. So that is a equal to 1 minus 2, nothing but a equal to minus a equal to 1, that is a equal to minus 1. And then for solving for b, nothing but put x equal to 2 in the expression. 30 minus 15 to the 30, 30 minus 14, so 32, then b becomes to 16. So therefore the final step has to write x to the power of 4 by x minus 1 into x minus 2, which is nothing but q of x, nothing but x square plus 3x plus 7 plus this value. Let us consider value, we have to adding, we have to write, that is a nothing but minus 1 by x minus 1 plus b is 16 by x minus 2. This is the final step. This is the method of solving. Method 4, even the case of case 2 method. So case 1 is same, case 2 is nothing but two cases will be arises. You can change into division algorithm, that is q of x plus r of x by g of x. So this is the basic rule of in childhood days you already learned long division method, that should be we have to write here. So resolve this expression into partial fraction means whether it is a partial fraction is improper or proper by checking the degree of f of x equal to numerator of this function is 4 and degree of g of x is 2. Therefore degree of f of x equal to degree of greater than to degree of g of x, then it is a improper fraction. Improper fraction make it to first case is you have to by dividing the x power 4 by x power 4 with x minus 1 into x minus 2, nothing but x square minus 3x plus 2. So we have to divide by using the long division. Then we can write as by division algorithm form q of x plus r of x by g of x, that is quotient plus remainder by g of x. Now let us take the value, consider the proper fraction term. So make it to a by linear factors or g of x, this is, so that is a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2 as usual method. By last conclusion step you have to write q of x plus remaining consider part you have to write, for value of a is minus 1 and value of b is 16, that is this much only the total part of the given explanation of the given question number 1. In the same way we can try the second question, that is in the textbook it is given. So that is the question as to x square by same method, degree of the numerator is just we can change it, that is x square by x minus 1 into x minus 2. This problem will be complete up to totally four method will be closed, and the last exercise 2 one of the method, that is the most important. So that should be we have to learn after this problem. So here we have to write first whether it is a proper or improper, you have to check. Degree of f of x is 2, highest power of the numerator is 2, that is why you write degree of f of x is 2 and degree of g of x is nothing but the question is x cube, sorry, this already learned in the yesterday. So that is 3 and then degree of g of x is 2. Therefore degree of f of x is greater than 2 degree of g of x. Then that implies given fraction is improper. This is carries 1 mark in the examination. Then go to the next step is what? From this first step is divide by dividing x cube with x minus 1 into x minus 2. So which is nothing but this value becomes to x square minus 2x, that is minus 3x plus 2. Obviously this before that problem we have completed. Then division, that is x square minus 3x plus 2 with division by x cube. This is the process, Nana. First, improper to make it to proper fraction. The first step is division method. You take the division by f of x by g of x. That should the first basic main step. Don't forget. By if it is a improper fraction of degree of f of x is greater than degree of g of x, first we have to interchange make it to proper fraction by using the division method. So first step is division by dividing x cube by x minus 1 into x minus 2, nothing but x square minus 3x plus 2. Multiply, Nana, here these two factors, x square minus 2x minus x plus 2, nothing but x square minus 3x plus 2. So then we can get as x is the remaining term is, then it is as to x only. So that is x. So that is x only. So x cube by x square, then you get x. So that is multiply. Then x cube long division method minus 3x square plus 2x. Then subtract minus plus minus. Then this has to 3x square minus 2x. Again you can take the value as plus. This is the value x cube minus 3x square plus 2x. Okay. Then minus subtracting 3x square minus 2x. So then you can get plus 3. So plus 3x square minus 9x x square x cube minus 3x square plus 2x. Okay, then plus 3 nothing but 3x square minus 9x plus 6. Then subtract, then it is cancelled, then 7x minus 6. This is the quotient. This is the remainder of f of x. This is the quotient, and then this is f of x, and then it is as to g of x. So by division algorithm, therefore x cube by x minus 1 into x minus 2, let us we have to write q of x plus, that is x plus 3 plus 7x minus 6 by x square minus 3x plus 2 we have to write. Let us consider the next part of this expression, that is 7x minus 6 divided by x minus 1 into x minus 2. This is the second part. Consider proper r of x by g of x, that is the second b. So that is nothing but a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2. Simplification, all those same, Nana, same process, a into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 1, that is equal to 7x minus 1. Put x equal to 1, then you get 7 minus 6, that is 1. 1 equal to minus a. So here a equal to minus 1, obviously same. And then put x equal to 2. 7 to the 14, 14 minus 6, that is 8, equal to, here b value nothing but b. So b equal to 8. Therefore the final step of this expression is x cube by x minus 1 into x minus 2, then we can write as what is the remainder of this q of x, nothing but x plus 3. So final step in this, you have to write q of x also. A nothing but minus 1 by x minus 1 plus b is nothing but a by x minus 2. This is the final step. This is a method number 4, case 2. Now goes to the important, all those, Nana. Next concept is very much important. So power series. So these expansions can be used to express the some proper fractions as power series for certain values of x. By using the objective also we can use all those. The basic formulas are this. Exercise 1 completed, Nana. Then exercise 2, this is the most important topic. If for objective only they will give how to find the solvation. This is method can be applied here. These expansions can be used to express the some proper fractions by using the power series for certain values of x. So that is the process. That first, before that you going to this, you have to learn the basic formulas of power series formulas. So power series expansions, that is application of the power series expansions. So when mod x is lesser to 1, that implies the basic formula is 1 by 1 minus x, which can be written as 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 1. And then also suppose let us we have 1 by 1 plus x, then we can write 1 plus x whole to the power of minus 1. And then 1 by 1 minus x whole square is there, then we can write as 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 2. And then last formula is 1 plus x whole square, that is 1 plus x whole to the power of minus 2. Then the formulas can be written as it is. So that is 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 1 can be applied. The formula is 1 plus x square plus so x cube plus so on up to x to the power of n, and then goes to sum. And the line next one is 1 minus x alternative minus will they come. If it is odd, minus; if it is positive, then it is becomes to plus. Then 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 2 also 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 4x cube plus so on. We can generalize it that n plus 1 into x to the power of n. And then last one is 1 minus 2x plus 3x square minus 4x cube plus so on up to minus 1 whole to the power of n into n plus 1 into x to the power of n. So that is plus so on up to. First you have to learn the formulas, that is power series formulas. By using these formulas we can observe the exercise 2 problems. This carries in the examination also in the IP, but in those this method can be applied objectively. Objective question to solve is very easily. So this method can be applied. Very easiest method to find the objective question. For in the binomial theorem the questions will be this method can be applied. So this is the basic, Nana. You have to observe this objective. For objective only this method can be applied. So first, before that going to the question to solving, power series formulas you have to learn. That is meaning that 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 1, which is equal to 1 plus x square plus x cube plus so on up to x to the power of n. And then 1 plus x whole to the power of minus 1, 1 minus x plus x square minus x cube plus so on up to minus 1 whole to the power of n into x to the power of n. 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 2, 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 4x cube so on up to generalization formula is n plus 1 into x to the power of n. Similarly 1 plus x whole to the power of minus 2, 1 minus 2x plus 3x square minus 4x cube plus so on. Alternative minus means minus depends on minus 1 whole to the power of n into 1 plus 1 whole to the power of x to the power of x to the power of n plus so on up to these values. Nana, first you have to by heart first 2 minutes. So I'll ask the formulas. Power series formulas, nothing but you have to get as to 4 formulas you have to remember. Then you get the power. And this objective questions also very easily you have to do the that problems. Only in the IP we have in the textbook, in the deeply textbooks only 4 problems are there, but in the objective sessions you have to apply this method. That is why you have to remember 4 formulas first. First read out, Nana, just for 2 minutes. Akhil, where are you? Akhil, Vaibhav, Vedkant, Manikanta is there. Lalit and Varshit, Shrestha, Aditya Manasa, Srilekha is there. Shiva Praneet, Kaustup, Satvik Sharma, Gayatri, all those. Where are you? Are you not following the class? Why? Giving attendance, but you are not attending the class. Are you getting the formulas? Give response, Nana. Why you are not, so many people are not coming to the class? Why, what happened? Okay, Lalit is there. Okay. What about the remaining students, Nana? Why you are not attending the class? Very easiest chapter. Now, once you have to watch, then you can get an idea. Afterwards, we have to do very, very easily. Once you have to observe all those four methods are we are completed. This method goes to power series problems. Once you have to watch, then you get the objective problems very easily. Na very easiest chapter, na. Okay, the formulas are 1 minus x. All those you are getting or not? Kaustup, Srivalli, Manikanta, Varun, Roni Jose, Akhil, Varun. So all those are there, but getting formulas are not. Power series formulas you have to remember. 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 1, that is 1 plus x square plus x cube. Okay, x cube plus so on up to x power n. Then 1 plus x whole to the power of minus 1, 1 minus x plus x square minus x cube, like that. 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 2, that is 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 4x cube. And then 1 plus x whole to the power of minus 2, that is 1 minus 2x plus 3x square. Getting first two are same, just the difference between first and second formulas are only alternative minus are there. And then third and fourth formulas also same. So by using these formulas, the questions is like that. Write down the question. Find the coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion of, this is goes to exercise 7.2. So write down heading exercise 7.2, that is find the coefficient of, problem number 1, find the coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion of 3x by x minus 2 into x plus 1 in powers of x in the power series specifying in which the expansion is valid. So by using the power series formulas, the partial fraction is given that 3x by x minus 2 into x plus 1. Finding the values of x in which the expansion is valid. So first you have to resolve the given fraction into partial fractions. Then by using the power series formulas, then the above expansion can be valid up to whatever the values, and then find out the coefficient of x to the power of 4 in this given f of x by g of x. So two problems are there. So that is, first you have to do any question like this, it is given. So first we can observe that given fraction is f of x by g of x. As usual method, by using the first method or second method, or you can observe that is nothing but proper fraction. Proper fraction nothing but which is goes to method 1, I think. Why? Because denominator g of x contains non-repeated linear factors. So first we have to resolving the given fraction into partial fractions. Then we get the given fraction is 3x by x minus 2 into x plus 1. That is meaning that a by x minus 2. Why? Because we are doing a by, it is goes to non-repeated linear factors, then it is goes to the method 1 only. So first we have to given fraction, let us we consider, then go to by using the resolving the given fraction into partial fractions. As we have method 1 or method 2 or method 3, we can observe and solve it. So that is goes to this given fraction can be only in the method 1. That is why first we have to determine the a and b values by using the method 1. So which is meaning that taking the LCM, that a into x plus 1 plus b into x minus 2, which is equal to 3x. First part is okay, then afterwards only by using the power series. So that is why first we have to do resolving the partial fractions by given fraction by method 1 only. So that is 3x nothing but put x for value of a, put x equal to 2. Put x equal to 2 nothing but 6 equal to a 3a. That is a equal to what you can get as 2. A equal to 2. And then put x equal to minus 1. Then minus 3 equal to a b into minus 1 minus 2, that is minus. So b equal to you can get 1 only. Therefore 3x by x minus 2 into x plus 1, so that is equal to a by nothing but 2 by x minus 2 plus b nothing but 1 by x plus 1. See, the as usual this method is okay. From this words, by using the power series formula can be applied. Up to this all of you will, I think, get it. So then we have to go to the by using the power series. Therefore 3x by, and once again I am writing x minus 2 into x plus 1. Now then we can write 2 by x minus 2 we got, and then 1 by x plus 1. So now I am changing to denominator as in the form of any form into 1 minus x or 1 plus x or 1, all those 1. First you have to take the constant. That is why 1 means we have to denominator you can take the minus 2 as common, then 1 minus x by 2. So any can be standard form as 1 minus x or 1 plus x. That is why I am taking in the denominator of the given fraction, first fraction, minus 2 I am taking common, that then you get 1 minus x by 2. So whether it is correct or not, you can check it. Multiply minus 2 and then minus 2 minus plus, then x only, that is x minus 2. Okay, then it is correct. Then I am writing as our convenient form, that is x plus 1 nothing but 1 plus x. So okay, are you getting, Nana? This step we have to come, don't get confused. All those we have to first the basic step by using the method or 1 or method 2 or method 3. So partial fraction resolution is over, then change into the power series formulas you have to convert. So that is as to minus 2 take the common in the denominator of minus 2, then you get 1 minus x by 2 in the form of either in the 1 plus x or 1 minus x. And then here also first take the constant as 1 plus x, x plus 1 nothing but 1 plus x, both are same. Then this terms will be get cancelled, then minus of 1 minus x by 2 change into numerator means minus 1. Here also 1 plus x whole to the power of minus 1. Okay, now it is in the form as in the formula of, this formula is in the form of, this is in the form of 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 1. Just now we proved that power series formula, that is 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 1. First formula can be applied here, that is 1 plus x square plus x cube plus so on up to x to the power of n. and then this formula can be applied, that is 1 plus x whole to the power of minus 1, that is 1 minus x plus x square plus minus x cube and then plus x to the power of 4, so on up to minus 1 whole to the power of n into x to the power of n. So this is the basic power series formula. That is why I am saying that this formula can be applied, so you have to remember. So what would you do? Nothing but, so these four formulas can be applied. Are you following, Nana? Anybody up to this? Anybody having doubt? Give the response. First you have to convert in the form of, in the standard form, either in 1 plus x constant first we have to take. That is why in the denominator you should take the common as to minus 2. Then you can write minus 2 of 1 minus x by 2. Now changing to numerator at the form. Okay. So that is 1 minus x by 2 whole to the power of minus 1 plus 1 plus x whole to the power of minus 1. Now it is in the form as to 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 1. This is as it is formula we have. Now we have to converting into formula as, whereas x is there you write x by 2, that's all. So that is equal to minus over there, and then 1 plus x by 2 plus x by 2 whole square plus x by 2 whole cube plus so on up to x by 2 whole to the power of n. Here also I am writing x by 2 whole to the power of 4 plus so on up to x to the power of n. So plus so on up to x by 2 whole to the power of n. So in the place of x we have x by 2, that is why 1 plus x square plus x to the power of 3 plus x power 4, so that on x power n. So that is why we substituted as 1 plus x by 2 plus 1 plus x square plus x cube, like that. Instead of x we write here x by 2, and then plus we have another term is there, that is 1 minus x plus x square minus x cube plus x to the power of 4 plus so on up to minus 1 whole to the power of n into x to the power of n. In this, up to this part is over, but in the question it is asking that find the coefficient of, what is the term is asking? Coefficient of x power 4. So we should write, I am writing here from this up to, I am giving arrow mark here. So therefore finding the coefficient of x power 4, therefore coefficient of x power 4, where it is there you can observe. So x power 4 is on the, here we got x power 4 is there, and here also x power 4 is, but in the question is only coefficient of x power 4 is asking. Therefore coefficient of x power 4 is nothing but, before that minus is there, minus, and here plus 1 by 2 to the power of 4. So plus 1 by 2 whole to the power of 4 plus, here also x to the power of 4 coefficient is not there, means here only 1 plus 1. So that is minus 1 by 16 plus 1, which is nothing but 15 by 16. This is the coefficient of x to the power of 4. Manikanta given correct answer, 15 by 16 only. This is the power series expansion by using the values. Whatever questions are given, the four formulas can be, you have to remember. Then what would you do? Nothing but, so remember that formulas and applying these formulas, whatever the values we have, then substitute, and the coefficient of x power n is there, so that you can write. So similarly I am writing second question also, you can write down. Second question is find the coefficient of x power n in the x power series expansion of x by x minus 1 whole square. Okay Nana, x by x minus 1 whole square into x minus 2, and then the value in which the expansion is valid. So in which expansion is valid, nothing but mod x is lesser to 2. So before that problem also it is valid, x by 2 nothing but, so mod x is lesser to 2. So mod x is lesser to 2 and mod x is lesser to 1. Why we have to write means this should not be equal to 1 plus 1 or minus 1. Then it will be the expansion is not valid. So here also that my expansion is not becomes to lesser to 2. Then the expansion is above expansions are valid. Then in the expansion mod x is lesser to and mod x by 2 is lesser to 1. Mod x by 2 is lesser to 1 nothing but mod x is lesser to 2. So why? Because if it is x by 2 already same thing is there, it becomes to 0 and here minus 1 is there, 1 minus 1 becomes to 0. Then the expansion, that is why you have to take minus mod x which is lesser to 1 only, then when the expansion is valid. So this step also we have to write. Second question also, find the coefficient of x power n in the power series expansion of x by x minus 1 whole square into x minus 2, specifying the region in which the expansion is valid. Same model by using the power series. Don't get confused. Just first any question it is given, first you have to do into resolving the partial fractions as your known methods, method 1, method 2, method 3 or else method 4. So then method 4 should not be, they will not give, but only by using the method 1, method 2, method 3 is enough for finding a resolving the given fraction into partial fraction. Then you get the values for a, b, c, and then changing into power series expansion by simplification, and then afterwards you find the coefficient of x power n in this expansion you can take. So the first let us consider whatever the given fraction f of x by g of x, that is given that x by x minus 1 whole square into x minus 2. Resolving the partial fractions. Now which method can be applied here? Method 1 or method 2 or method 3? Method 1 goes to non-repeated linear factors, method 2 goes to repeated linear factors, and then method 3 are already been learned irreducible factors, and method 4 is improper. So okay, Akil given. Third method is not there, Nana. The only second method that is repeated, Nana. So first method is repeated. Okay, repeated. Second method is first method is non-repeated, second method is repeated, and then third method is reducible or irreducible factors. Then fourth method is improper. These four methods are there, we already learned. So then I am here, whatever the term repeated, you can take the constant as 2 times plus b by x minus 1 whole square, and then plus c by x minus 2 can take. Then by simplification, by taking the LCM as x minus 1 whole square into x minus 2, then take the LCM, that is 1 x minus 1 left over, then the remaining as x minus 1 into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 1 whole square left over, then you can make third x minus 2 plus c into x minus 1 whole square, that is meaning that x by x minus 1 whole square into x minus 2. Then denominators are same, then it will be get cancel as usual second method. Then it is goes to, therefore x equal to a into you got as x minus 1 into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 2 plus c into x minus 1 whole square. Now all those values already I did this whatever the values on solving we get, I am writing directly on solving. By you can apply substituting, putting the x values in the values expansion, or else comparing the coefficients x square coefficient and x square coefficient, comparing the x coefficient and comparing the constant. You can get the three equations. By solving also you can get ABC values, but I am writing here directly, so much time we can take this. That is why I am taking directly with the values of on solving we get. You can take Nana. So that is on solving you get a value I got, that is -2, and b equal to -1 and c equal to 2 by using this expression by first equation. Then putting x equal to 1 in the expansion, then you get the value is b equal to -1, and putting x equal to 1 they can get the value of c value, and putting x equal to 0 then you get the value as to -2. All those values are I got the values, that is directly I have written, but you have to do in the examination or in the class work. So next go to, by using therefore we can write the conclusion step as to x by x minus 1 whole square into x minus 2 can be written as -2 divided by x minus 1 plus -1 by x minus 1 whole square plus 2 by x minus 2. Whatever the values we have, a equal to we got as value as 2 -2, and then b equal to -1, c equal to 2. So that is why I written indirectly, but you have to need to write in the class work. So that is now can be changed into power by using the power series formula. You can convert. So it is in the form, always in the form 1 minus x or 1 plus x we can form, we can standard form here to convert. So -2 is there, so then we can write 2 by 1 minus x, and then plus 1 by -1 is there, so -1 by 1 minus x, so same thing as to x minus 1 whole square plus 2 by x minus 2 as it is. Okay, now converting into formula as directly, that is 2 into 1 minus x, take into numerator, that is -1, and here you can write minus 1 minus x whole to the power of -2, and then plus 2 into here we can take 2 by x minus 2 is there, so -2 common in this, 1 minus x by 2 you can get, -2 is common, then you write 1 minus x by, before that problem you got similarly, so that is 1 minus x by 2 you can write, so 1 minus x by 2 whole to the power of -1. So take the minus is there, you can write here minus. Are you following, Nana? X minus 2 compare with -2, take the common, then 1 minus x by 2. So 2 has to same, minus as plus into minus, go to up means 1 minus x by 2. Okay, then write the formulas for 1 minus x whole to the power of -1, which is 1 plus x square, all those. Okay, and then 1 minus x whole to the power of -2, nothing but 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 4x cube plus so on up to, and then one same thing formula you can write. So 2 into 1 minus x whole to the power of -1, that is 1 plus x square plus x cube plus so on up to x to the power of n. Directly the formula can be applied. The last term is x to the power of n is there, so then write as to x to the power of n also. Then minus over of 1 minus x whole to the power of -2, power series formula can be applied. Then no n plus 2, wrong answer. So that is 1 minus x whole to the power of -2, we can write here 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 4x cube plus so on up to, the last term is n plus 1 into x to the power of n, the power series formula. Then afterward the last term is, now it is in the form of 1 minus x by 2, nothing but 1 minus x whole to the power of -1 formula only. This is as to formula applicable to 1 minus x whole to the power of -1. same thing as to in the place of x we have x by 2. So that is meaning that 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 1 by formula is 1 plus x means you have to write x by 2 and then x by 2 whole square and then so on up to x by 2 whole to the power of n. This is the major step. Then afterwards the question is given that is coefficient of Manikanta, coefficient of x power n is asking. Coefficient of x power n, where it is you have to observe. X power n here is there and here is there and then here is there. Therefore coefficient of x power n is multiplying as only coefficient they are asking. Here only 2 is there. 2 no need to write again x power n. Only coefficient of x power n is 2 and here x power n coefficient is minus over is there, minus of n plus 1 and then in the last term also minus and then here also 1 by 2 to the power of n. Nana, here 2 will be get cancelled na. This should not write here. No need to write 2. Here 2 is there, then you can write 2 and cancel. Then here write as 1 by 2 whole to the power of n. Are you following, Nana? Here 2 is there, 2 will be get cancelled, plus into minus, minus over and then keep it as same and before that don't write 2, need to write as 2. So here also coefficient of x power n nothing but 1 by 2 to the power of n. Now simplify, that is 1 minus n and then 1 by 2 to the power of n. This is the form, that is the coefficient of x pen. And then this expansion is valid if mod x is lesser to x is lesser to 1. Here will be plus x is there or minus x there, it should not be equal to 1 and x is lesser to 1 and mod x by 2 is lesser to 1, nothing but mod x is lesser to 2, then only the expansion is valid. Up to this the method 1, method 2, method 3 and then in those two method 4, in those two methods and this objective method, coefficient of all those power series problems are also over. Then the chapter is also completed. So I am giving the some questions for you, solving the remaining questions in the exercise chapter. That is the questions already we have. Find the coefficient of x power 3. Third problem, coefficient of do yourself, coefficient of x cube in the term 5x plus 6 divided by x plus 2 into 1 minus x. And then fourth problem is there, find the coefficient of x power 4, coefficient of x power 4. Similar problems, Nana. Coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion 3x square plus 2x divided by x square plus 2 plus into x minus 3. Here irreducible one linear term, method 3 can be applied. Here method 1 can be applied. By using the power series formulas you can apply here. This is the method to find power series in the objective questions also, with very useful to you. So for practice all those, Nana, remaining problems and then check out the exercise objective questions in your textbook. Same method, all those are there. There is no shortcut in this, directly you can take. So simplification, all those in the textbook, deep textbooks are there. Solving the objective questions are there. In how many questions are there given? 90 questions are given. So you can solve all those. So chapter we also completed by partial fractions also, total concepts I explained. So once you have to watch all those links of the classes, Nana. Okay, if you have any doubt, please inform to me. Then I will clarify your doubts. Okay, Nana. Thank you.